why some videos are irresistible and others are easily ignored. In this video we'll uncover a secret strategy that is used by your favorite creators to hit millions of views. But that's not all, we're also gonna go in depth on how to create working titles and ultimate thumbnails. In my research I found something that every viral video has in common. What's the secret? They all create at least one captivating reason to watch them. Now I'm gonna show some videos of viral creators to reveal their secrets on how they're making you watching their videos. Pay really close attention because there is a really specific pattern in the way they do that that's really important. Method 1. Ask a question. This video asks a simple yet intriguing question, giving it a universal appeal. Show this video to a wide audience and there is a 100% probability that most people will be interested. Planting a question in the viewer's mind is the leading method to get them click. Also, the question doesn't need to be literally written in the title. Like this video, it literally throws you in the middle of a story which creates the question of what happens next. Another method is seen in this video that promises an exciting journey. Everyone likes an exciting story, so that's a reason to watch. Third method. Teach something interesting. This video addresses something interesting. People like to learn about cool stuff, and that's the way to go. Did you actually catch the pattern? And the pattern is that the reason to watch the video is immediately apparent. For your video, if it takes longer than a second or two to make up a reason to keep watching, I have bad news for you. Your idea might not work. Next, your titles and thumbnails must build off one another. Your titles and thumbnails need to be built on one another and not copy each other. Here's a bad example. The title and thumbnail give the exact same information. Both tell you that the video's about airplane facts. What's so bad about that? It's too slow, guys. The video information is given at a snail pace. Meanwhile, the viewers who may have clicked are getting interested by another video where a person presents and explains the information in a faster pace. Remember this, there's going to be hundreds of other interesting videos next to yours at any given time. So you better get good at it. And what do I mean by being good at it? Let me give you a good example. What the successful creators do is that they utilize the title and thumbnail to give information, and they do that quickly. This thumbnail builds off of the title instead of repeating it. It's pretty simple and it explains that you should board the plane last. Obviously that's kind of weird, and therefore it builds interest to watch the video. And there it is, there is a captivating reason to click on the video. But there is more. Next, the viewer reads the title and realizes that there are secrets that are being kept from them. And that's where they get even more interested. They start asking, what secrets are they hiding from me? Are the planes actually more dangerous than I thought? Etc. And now there's two more for the total of 3 unanswered questions that the viewer has on the topic of your video. This video could be put next to plenty of other videos that have a good reason to click them and would still perform well. And that's because it leverages all of its room in the title and thumbnail to create the most intrigue possible. So once again, the goal is to create as many captivating reasons to watch the video as possible. But first you need people to actually look at your video in the first place. And on YouTube that is a job of thumbnail. And there are some spotlight elements that make the thumbnails truly eye-catching. And one of the best ways ever used by so many successful YouTubers is to put your face in it with a very expressive emotion. And that's because expressive face always grabs attention. After all, our eyes are naturally drawn to them, and we even see faces in place where there isn't a face. Faces are great because they act as spotlight elements. And that's what I like to call the part of your thumbnail that actually stands out. Not just from the rest of the image, but from the whole page of YouTube. But while they're the easiest methods, faces are not the only elements that can be used as a spotlight elements on your thumbnails. Just like faces, short pieces of text attract people's attention. But keep in mind that to stand out, the text has to be quite short. So don't try to explain some concepts in your thumbnail, Keep it short. Using a familiar object can also be a spotlight element. Channel 5 Minutes Crafts always uses this element for all of their videos. They also sometimes even take a step further by doing something weird with this object. So be creative, And the reason why they actually do it is this is what starts creating questions in the viewer's head when they see your video in the YouTube feed. However, it's often a great choice to keep the thumbnail simple as it draws attention to the title. Depends on the topic of your video. Take a look at the YouTuber's Leminous thumbnails. He takes on a minimalistic art style, incorporating 1 or 2 familiar objects to draw your attention. But he's also cheating in some way, and let me explain how. Leminous thumbnails do something truly amazing. They stand out, and at the same time they convince people that the video is worth watching. He manages to do all this by making the thumbnails look professional, just like art. Because the image is simply visually appealing, it already stands out from not so pretty thumbnails that most people make. Some of YouTubers do the complete opposite. They make their thumbnails look completely crude and not so artistic, which works too to stand out. But keep in mind that creating artistic thumbnails like Lemino does actually draws viewers to build trust in the quality of your video. Now let's summarize everything I just said up to this point. 3 spotlight elements. And overall, making the thumbnail to stand out is as simple as incorporating one of those 3 elements into your thumbnail. First, a face, then a familiar object or a short piece of text. And you should obviously do a research in your particular niche and follow the style that is more suitable for your niche. And keep in mind that there is no ultimate secret for the YouTube thumbnail creation, just like for scripts. Everyone writes it differently for their particular niches. So you should follow the style that is the most suitable for your particular niche. But getting attention isn't the only thing that thumbnail is good for. Here, look at this video from Ryan Train. What part of it do you think is really good? It definitely stands out. Ryan and the orange jumpsuit pop out from the rest of the image, and the contrast of it all pushes it to stand out even when visualized on the homepage. Ryan videos also promise quality with its cinematic videography. There is more though. The image does something really special. Do you see it? His posture shouts out that something is wrong. He's also set in the middle of a large room that speaks volume of him being isolated. The room has a harsh design, and the bleak of the industrial lighting further contributes to the feelings of discomfort. What do you think Ryan is doing with all these subtle details? The colors, the posture, the setting he's filming in, the text, it's all telling the story. The story of a great challenge, of something interesting, and this video explores it. All of those details make a promise of a good video better than any details in the title could ever do. So take that opportunity to utilize that extra space in your thumbnails to build up more intrigue. And remember that it should be subtle too. One such opportunity is through color, and I'm actually utilizing it right now. The lighting set tells you a story and creates a special feeling to my video. It evokes specific moods and emotions which contribute to the driving questions. To do this, consider the theme and the tone of your video and choose colors that will illustrate or complement it. For example, warm colors like red, orange and yellow can evoke the feeling of excitement, survival and fun. Cool colors like green and blue can create a sense of calmness, intelligence and creativity. In that video you also saw how text can enhance the storytelling. Challenge videos often include text like day 2 or 45 minutes in. This already helps to build up excitement about the video. In some cases, a little extra work needs to be done to ensure that the viewer looks at the different aspects of the thumbnail at the correct time. This is important to get them to have the right questions. Arrows, circles or borders are the great way to do this. And there is one more interesting aspect to the colors used on your thumbnail that you might have to consider in your specific niche. With colors, take care that they align with your target audience, because overwhelming your thumbnail with the oversaturated colors can attract younger audiences and repel older viewers. It's pretty obvious what color choices work for different ages and topics. Just be aware of what you're doing and play it into your demographics. That thumbnail also demonstrates the power of playing around with settings. Now that you mastered the creation of titles and thumbnails, you need the right niche to apply this to. Up next, I'm releasing a video exposing 8 profitable niches that are going to absolutely explode in 2026. I did a broad research and I can guarantee you, these niches are untapped and they won't stay like that for a long time. These are niches with just massive potential and almost zero competition in 2026. So if you want to start making your first $1,000 a month from YouTube automation, you wanna watch my next video. And for now, thank you for watching and see you guys.